Good morning, y'all. How was all those? How was thems on this great, fantastical, exuberant? Yeah, I probably made a word up. So what? It's the Robert, my mama's son. Check it on out. How is y'all? Like and subscribe, just in case. Don't cost you nothing. But anywho, check it on out. Here we is on a day of we living, breathing, carrying on. Now, I got a couple of folks I be around on occasion who I run across on occasion. You know this boy don't get around except when he's doing work or in the grocery store or minding his business. Yeah, let's go. I got a lot of folks I grew up with, went to school with, done things with, whatever, got into trouble with. You know, when we carried on, we did the things that we do, whatever, and all those. Everybody was living. Now, my thing is, for this morning rant, is you folks who I grew up with, you folks who know me, you know, folks who are fond of me, you folks who don't like me, you know, folks who can't stand me a little bit, folks who just don't bother with me. I appreciate y'all. But anyways, why just because you're doing better than the next person you knew all your life, you look down on them? There was a time where both of y'all was on the same level. If not, you was maybe one smidgen piece of a level. One of us may have strayed off to drugs or strayed off to Czechoslovakia, just went the left way. You took the right way, quote, unquote. The man's right way. Which is probably good because your beef probably looked better than mine's. But anyways, yeah. Why you look down on people who you believe are beneath you? You got to remember, you are both human beings. You don't know what that person, quote, unquote, beneath you possesses to empower you to give you even more greatness. You never look down on anybody. You never look at those you left behind. You got two shoulders. That means you got two sides to look at which way you want to go. You got one chest. That means you're going to stand for everything and strive for forward progress. You got one back. Don't let nobody stomp on it, stab you in it, or look over your shoulder down on it. Why do you need that shoulder? If you got both of your shoulders, remember, left and right, direction. You have a back. That back is there for a reason. And the back is always going to follow you. That's why it's called a back. You got that person in back of you. Don't look back at that person and don't look down at them. We ain't talking about feet. We're talking about upper extremities. Don't never look down on the next person because they're not doing what you're doing. Everybody doesn't do what you do. There's a whole bunch of analogies that I could bring into this equation. Emotional, physical, sexual, mental. You don't look down on those you left behind because you're doing better than them. Better is not going to last. It's not guaranteed. Death is guaranteed. Death. Not no big house, big car, large boat, 9,000 acres of land. No, because every time you look over your shoulder, left or right, remember you got two shoulders, you got to be worried about something. But if you got somebody who's got your back, who's on your back, yo, catch their back because they're backing you. That is your backup staple. Never look down on somebody who's not doing what you're not doing or what you are doing, but they're not doing, but you never know. An idea they come up with can make you do better. And that way you can help them and you out. Silly. The moral of this morning rant is, don't look down on the next person because they're not doing what you're doing. And as long as that person is breathing, whatever they're doing or not doing, appreciate them. I know it's appreciate, but it's the Robert jargon. Appreciate that person because you never know. You never know. You can get the smartest idea from the dumbest village idiot. I'm serious about this. A person you think who don't know nothing will come up and say, why don't you try that? Or if you do this. But then you look at them like, what? No! You never know. I gotta go stand in traffic. I'm a very smart dude. I have many hidden talents. But I didn't do what you do. So this is what my life turned out to be for now. But I'm doing different things. Why? Because I'm breathing and I'm not deed. I can go on for days like I just said, and it's gonna be continued. But I gotta get out and stand in this traffic because I didn't pay attention to the traffic in the hallways in high school when that door said science, art, English, gym, math. I didn't pay attention to that crowd. But I got to pay attention to this traffic of the crowd who's probably doing better than me. And I don't care. But I'm still alive and still striving to keep that vibe. With that being said, bang bang, hot sauce. You better talk to him. Don't look down on nobody else. Peace. Better talk to him. Yep.